It's the Midnight in the Bay podcast. I'm your host, Alex Woody, coming to you from a hotel in Nashville, Tennessee. Yes, I'm here doing shows. Had tremendous shows last night at Don't Tell, which was in like an apartment high rise. I'm like, what am I doing? Comedy for Elon? And then the other show was Third Coast Comedy Club. Had a blast. You could say retard here and not get crucified. I might have to move here, dude. What a complete different type of comedy than you see in the Bay Area. Bay Area, you got to be careful what you say. Someone could get offended. I don't think anyone gets offended here. I was watching some of the comedians. They were saying stuff that I'm telling you, they would put you on a cross in downtown Oakland if you said. I love this place. I might have to move here. I might have to convert to redneckism, all right? I had some barbecue while I was here. It was so good. Afterwards, I almost put on a MAGA hat. Like 4 more years. Let's storm it. Let's hit a woman, right? Let's say some slurs. I am loving it here. It's clean. There's like no homeless people. You know why? Because they probably ship them to the Bay Area. That's why we have so many. They're coming from Nashville. I'm absolutely loving it. They say this is the country music capital of the United States. Probably the world, right? I don't think anyone likes country music outside the United States. And I know it's the capital because when I got off my flight, they had 3 fucking restaurants playing music inside the airport. I'm like, okay, cool it. And apparently downtown, I haven't checked it out, they have like 60 bars with music playing. So we might have to go check that out. I also don't want to get arrested, you know? It's when you're traveling by yourself or you're by yourself, you kind of have to watch it because there's no friend, right? There's no chick saying, hey, you drink too much. You know, maybe we should call an Uber. Don't drive. You're just by yourself, you know? And I think by yourself you can make, you know, really bad decisions. Most of the time I think you hear people die in Mexico and get killed because they're by themselves. They said a slur because they were super drunk. And off with the balls, off with the dick, you know? So we are going to watch it tonight. I might just take an edible and lay on the grass with a cowboy hat. Might have to do that, you know? I loved flying. I haven't flown for over a year. You forget how great flying is. I like it because it knocks me out. I get on a flight, I sit back, and I instantly fall asleep. Just the rocking. I'm like, what am I, in my mom's arms? This is great. Am I in the womb? I don't want to leave. It's amazing. I've made the mistake in the past of getting high and getting on the flight. Like, this will calm me down. You know, 20 minutes in. No bueno. You don't want to get high on a flight. You'll trip out. You'll stab the stewardess. You know, you'll fuck a pregnant chick. I mean, 9/11 happened because a bunch of Middle Eastern guys got too high on a flight and they wanted the plane to go down. They're like, we've had enough. You know what I mean? So that's why I won't get high. I will get drunk, though. Getting drunk on a flight is just so much better because you don't care what happens, right? The more you drink, the less worries you have. That's why so many people drink. And on the flight, I mean, if you're drunk, it's like, take it down. I don't care, you know? The window blows out, you're like, oh, well, you know, life is great. And that's how I was on the flight. Careless. I took a nap, pounded 10 Bloody Marys, you know, put my underwear on my head, and by the time I did all that, we landed. And that's what you gotta do on a flight. You gotta stay busy. You gotta piss someone off, flip off a baby, right? You know, steal a guy's wallet. You gotta stay busy so the time just goes by faster. By the way, I'm in my room and I'm looking around. There's so many plugs. There's so many outlets. There's one wall over there. There's 3 outlets. That guy was high. Whoever made that wall was super high. Like, he saw the first outlet. He's like, not enough. He put an outlet 1 foot up. 4 outlets on a wall. Not enough. Another one. 6 outlets? Perfect. What is this, a charging station for a sex dungeon? How many plugs do you need in a hotel room? I'm looking at 2 here, 1 on that side of the bed, 6 over there, 10 over there. I mean, the whole country can live here and charge their iPhones, This is a hotel a lot of Indian people stay in. How many people are checking in? 20. Get the whole family. We're going to do a cookout in the bathtub. Ah, yes, the bathtub. Loving the shower pressure here, dude. There's nothing worse than going to a hotel and the shower pressure is weak, right? You ever try to wash your asshole with a weak stream? It's miserable. I'm like, what am I, a starving kid in Africa? Come on, I pay taxes. What's going on here? Brutal. Gonna get crucified for that joke. And loving the pressure. Can wash my asshole for sure here. There's a comment card that you write after you stay. I'm definitely writing that. Great stay, clean rooms, lots of plugs, and I was able to wash my asshole efficiently. Yes, Starbucks. Which I never knew rednecks drank Starbucks. I thought they made their coffee like over a fire, Yes, I am having a blast here. The shows last night, hang on. Oh, I love doing that. Oh my God, because I'm not with anyone in the room, so I can make disgusting noises. I can do disgusting things. That's why I like a hotel room, right? I'm throwing towels on the ground. I'm wiping my nose, throwing it on the ground. I'm ejaculating everywhere. I don't have to clean up. It's like being a king. When you're in a hotel room, it's like you got servants, they're going to come. And I feel kind of bad because they're dark colored. I'm like, are these servants or slaves? I don't know. I feel guilty. White guilt. And I just like having that freedom of knowing that I don't have to do any work. If I could only live like that. Oh man, that's, they say rich people, money doesn't buy them happiness. Bullshit. If I was rich, I would have servants. I wouldn't do shit but have fun, Then when you're poor or like mid-range, rich or whatever, you still got to do stuff that takes up time in your day. If I didn't have to clean, do laundry, dishes, that's more time to drink. That's more time to be a jackass. And that's what I want to do because this is it. When you go, I don't get the people that, I'm doing all this and so I can go to a better place when this is over. So I can hang out with Tupac and Hitler and, all these people. And I'm like, what if that's not the case? Like, people are so for sure there's something better than this. It's going to be fun, roller coasters, all you can eat ice cream, Jesus hanging out, throwing parties, throwing water into wine, white party. How do you know that? What? You read a book? You listen to a guy that's probably molesting your kid? I mean, how do you know that for sure? There's no videos. There's no guy holding a camera after he dies and he becomes a spirit, films like, oh shit, this is dope. Like, fucking Humphrey Bogart's doing lines off of Marilyn Monroe's tits. Oh my God. And then you come back like, yeah, oh my God, I was dead for 5 minutes, but look at this footage. Yeah. Holy shit, who knew fucking Humphrey Bogart had a fucking huge Bogart, That's not existent. So until that happens, I'm going to live my life to the fullest. Now, there comes a price with that, which is probably an early death. But no, what comes a price with that is you got to have a balance. That's my point, right? We took an edible. Sorry, don't make sense, guy. You got to have a balance. You can't go too hard living in the moment because you got to save a little bit just in case you live. You know what I mean? No one knows when they're going to die. And I hate the people that, I know exactly when I'm going to die. Okay, tarot card reader. Beer, not Starbucks. So we may have a show later tonight. Looking forward to that. I seen a couple sushi restaurants in the area. Don't think I'll be eating raw fish in the middle of the country. You know what I mean? The only time I have sushi is if I'm by the ocean. If not, that shit's been shipped, fucking carried on the back of a tan man, right? You know, put on a train, Ubered over here. You don't want to try it. You don't want to risk it. So we're not going to do that. I think I might be turning into the Larry the Cable Guy. You know what I mean? I like it so much that I'm gonna come back. All my shirts are gonna have the sleeves cut off. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, how you doing? Yeah, let's have some barbecue." Hey, that Biden, he's a piece of work. I tell you that. That Hunter Biden, how dare he bang his dead brother's wife? Oh my God, I would never do that. Did you see the stepsister porn? you know. Um, I might convert. You know, that's actually what happened to Larry the Cable Guy. His name is Dan Whitney, and I think he's from San Francisco, actually, or I know he's from the West Coast. Didn't have a southern accent, completely normal voice, and all of a sudden, I think he came to Tennessee and said, fuck it, put on a trucker hat, cut the sleeves off, married a fat lady, and started shopping at Walmart. Larry the Cable Guy. I get it, guy. I might be Woody the alcoholic. No. I might be Woody the Redneck. There you go. That's gonna be my new stage name, Woody the Redneck, and just do redneck comedy in the Bay Area. That should go over well. Hey, look at these two. Whoa! You can't say that. Um, you know, we're just gonna go into some notes real quick, but make sure you follow me on Instagram _AlexWoodyComedy. I got some dates coming up. June 20th, I'm at Laughs Unlimited in Sacramento. That's a fun comedy club. And then I'm always at Fluid 510 in downtown Oakland. I'll start posting stuff, and then just DM me if I don't have anything on there and you want to come see me be a redneck. You ever watch like American Idol or The Voice? The first couple weeks are the best, right? Because the people that can't sing are on there, right? The people that embarrass themselves. I'm a good man, like, what did he just say? Sir, this is the voice in America, not fucking Philippines, right? The worst singers. And you look at these people that embarrass themselves in front of millions of people, and you look at them and they're clueless. They think they're a great singer. And you're looking at them and you're thinking, these guys don't have good friends, right? There's no one that said, hey, maybe you shouldn't go on. Maybe you suck. Actually, cut your vocal cords out. You're bugging me. No one has given them the truth. That's how you know a good friend, when they tell you the truth. Hey, man, you didn't have a good set, right? There's so many comedians that just bullshit other comedians. Go like, oh, yeah, good set. Even though you're up there with a tricycle and people were crying because it was so bad. People left. One time I did a show, like 10 people got up and left. And I got off and this comedian goes, hey man, really good set. Hey, you should be on the Tonight Show. I'm like, fuck you, Ralph. You know what I mean? Like, in my head, I'm just like, you're such a bad liar, right? Sometimes you believe it and then you watch the tape and you're like, God damn it, Linda, I didn't have a good set. Fuck you, defriend. That's how I feel about these people that sing poorly on these shows. They don't have good friends. They have enablers. Oh yeah, honey, you should go on that show. Hey, Carol, you just embarrassed your daughter, in front of millions of people who are just going to make fun of her. It's crazy. I feel bad for those people. You want to be known for being like a really bad singer. Like, oh yeah, you're in church. Oh yeah, look at that guy. Oh yeah, he was on The Voice. Woo. I'd rather listen to rabbits die on a train track than listen to that guy. Horrible. I got a great suggestion for you guys. If you're having hiccups and you can't get rid of them, try to scare yourself. No, that doesn't help. I tried that one time stoned, scaring myself to get rid of hiccups. It didn't work. And then I realized I'm an idiot. And then the people in Starbucks thought, this guy's crazy, right? You can't do crazy things in public, by the way, unless you got dirt on your face, ripped shirt, bad shorts, stinky feet, right? If you look homeless, you can do crazy stuff and people are just like, oh yeah, he's homeless. That's why every time I want to do something crazy in public or like jerk off in public, I just dress myself as a homeless guy. I roll in dirt. I put leaves on my head. I just start cutting my clothes. And people are like, oh my God, is that Larry the Cable Guy? He just lost it, right? Get out of your system. Go back home. Shower. Voila. You know, you got out of your system. You feel better, right? That's like I guarantee that is a therapy somewhere in a liberal city. Yes, I'm charging a bunch of money. Basically, what we do is we dress up like homeless people, and then we go in public and we yell. And I'm telling you, it is life-changing. I just feel so much better getting that out. I should start charging. If people aren't doing it, I'm going to start charging. Hey, $400. People will pay it too. I'll just say, yeah, it's helped the Dalai Lama, Mother Teresa invented it, Gary Owen is a black guy. You know what I mean? Like, I think I could do this. Okay, when I get back to California, I'm starting that. I'm telling you, it's going to make money. Here's a question for you. Why does your ass only itch when you're in public? It won't itch anytime when you're laying on the bed, scratching your balls on the couch, in the bathroom. But as soon as you get in that line at Starbucks, it's like a ghost is tickling your ass. And you don't want to itch it, right? But inside you, you're like, I want to put my fingers in my ass, itch the shit out of it, go to the bathroom, wash it, smell them, You can't. So you're just in line and it's just itching like crazy. And you're like, I hope this lady in front of me hurries up with her fucking order. You ever get behind someone in a Starbucks line? They're like, I'll take a venti frappuccino, add a shot, add cream, minus sugar, add 1 shot of cinnamon dolce, minus sprinkles, plus add 2 straws, and then, why don't you put a sprinkle of cumin? You know what I mean? Like, can you just order a drip coffee like a normal person? I walk in, you know what I do? I walk in, I say, let me get a coffee. You want cream, butter, strawberries in that? No, I'll just take it black. Oh, there's nothing more manly than just drinking a black coffee. And there's nothing more dad than when the guy, tells you how he likes his coffee. I like my coffee black. Like I like my women. The wife right there. Hey, shut up, Bob. Oh, I love those guys. I love the dad jokes that have been recycled thousands of times. Oh, I'm in college. Okay. I don't know if you guys knew that. I'm in college. Yeah, right. Look at me. I'm not in college. But I did save money by switching to Geico. I'm in college. No, I'm not. But I live like a college kid. I really do. I live like a college kid. I like to drink. I like to smoke every day. And the only time I get laid is when I... Wait, how did I write this? I'm in college. I live like a college kid. I drink, I smoke, and the only time I get laid is when my wife falls asleep. Oh, boy. Have you seen those cars driving around with the fake bullet holes? You're like, how gangster do you want to be? There's people, and they have stickers that they put on their cars that are fake bullet holes. Like, do you drive in the hood a lot and you don't want people to mess with you? Like you going up to your friends and you're like, hey, look at, I'm cool. Someone tried to shoot up my car. And then they get closer like, no, they didn't. Those are stickers. And now you look like an asshole. Who buys a car and goes, you know what's missing? Fake bullet hole stickers. Well, yeah, let's put 10 on the back. Then no one's going to mess with me. I saw a car the other day. It said baby on board right on the back windshield. They were doing 90 on the freeway. Like, is a baby driving? I tell my kid, you don't want to be like me. And he goes, I know, you're talking to me from the floor. I've never met an angry gay guy. Have you? Gay guys are always happy. You know why? Because they're getting their dick sucked all the time. Most people that shoot up shit, it's like a guy that's been married for like 40 years, hasn't felt a mouth in like, 2 decades. Again, waking up the same shit. Those are the guys that shoot up shit, not the fucking gay dude going to Puerto Rico and fucking raves at 50. You ever see those gay dudes on flights? They're like fucking in their 50s and they're going to party. I'm like, that's awesome. And then you look behind you, it's like a 50-year-old with a wife and like kids. You know what he's gonna go do? Not party. Hun, we need more ice. Hun, did you tip the wait staff? Hun, go to bed, Basically, I want to be a gay guy. Oh, man. We just need to convert, dude. We need to just convert old married dudes. We got to convert them to having more fun, Have fun like a gay dude. Other than the gay party, Dance, take drugs, live life to the fullest. I think a lot of people get into church and thinking about the next life because they've been married for 40 years and that's it. Their life is over. They're like, well, I hope in heaven I can bang Marilyn Monroe and, hang out with Stalin and put a cigar up Humphrey Bogart's ass. It's going to be fun. It helps them get through the day without fucking looking at a bridge and go, wonder what that's like jumping off. Why are the most wonderful things... What are the most... Oh. I asked my kid the other day, and I heard the most wonderful answer in my life. I asked him a question, and this was his answer. Yes, we do have chicken nuggets in the freezer. But they're mine. That was the most disgusting thing I've heard in a while. In which I replied, they are not yours. I am king around here. And he goes, no, Mom is. I'm like, fuck, you're right. I am the jester. What is it when you're drunk? You never want healthy food, right? You always want the most unhealthy food that's probably going to make your asshole bleed in the next morning, have you scream in a towel, right? But you don't think about that. You just think, must eat. Like when I get drunk, I feel like just my brain just turns into a caveman. Must eat. Must fuck. Must beat up another man, right? Like I just turn into like a gorilla. I just turn into a monkey and I'm just like, oh, 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 food, oh, fuck, oh, fight, It's interesting. It's interesting the more you drink, the more primal you become, the more animal-like you become. I basically turn into I anamorph, Remember that show, Animorphs? The teenagers turn into animals? Yeah, those teenagers are taking shots of vodka. Oh, man, I ate bad last night. Because I'm also here for work, and they gave me a budget every day that I can spend for food. And it was like almost midnight, and I had like $36 I could spend. So here in Tennessee, you can get like the whole menu for $36. It's cheaper. And so I bought flatbread, chicken wings, eggplant parmesan, fucking pizza. The craziest part is it was happy hour for drinks at 11:30 at night. That's unheard of in California, okay? Here's a happy hour here too. I've never seen this in California. I bought an IPA beer. They brought me two. I said, "Hang on, what's going on here?" They said, "Oh, it's happy hour. You get two beers. $4." I'm like, I'm moving to Tennessee now, right? I called the family. I said, I'm not coming back. Yeah. What? I got four beers for $8? Happy hour at 11:30 at night? Yeah. Where do I sign? Right? That's how you get people to move your state. Just tell them how much you can get four beers for. Wow. I bet you I've had people that just thought, you know what, I'm moving. Right? The taxes, the crime, the homeless people, it's horrible. And that's why you come here to Tennessee, because our beer is cheap. And our women are even cheaper. Kids are going to have it easier and easier. Remember when we were kids, we rode bikes? Now every kid has an electric bike. Now every kid has an iPad, a phone, right? I'm on the flight and I see some young kids. I'm like, great, they're gonna be jumping on the seats. They're gonna be throwing boogers at me. They're gonna be saying shit to the point I say shit back and then I get in trouble. It's happened to me before. No, that didn't happen. You know why? Because it's not the 90s anymore. They have iPads and phones. I saw one kid, he had headphones, fucking pad, cell phone, VR headset on the plane. I wanted to take a picture, but I didn't want to look like a pedophile. These kids have it so much easier, and it's going to come to a point where kids are going to have robots talk for them, because kids are becoming more and more antisocial. They say men are having, boys are having less sex, and I think it's just because they don't know how to talk to people because they're so used to looking at the phone or the pad. They, from a very young age, they're not looking around. They're not talking to adults anymore. They're looking down, and all the kids are going to have like neck problems. They're going to be with a hunchback, not looking at you. Everyone's basically be autistic. But yeah, I think about, yeah, I'm jealous. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. But they're gonna have robots talk for them in the future. Like kids aren't even, people in general aren't even gonna need to talk. They're just gonna have their robot talk for them. And some robots are gonna be more expensive than others, right? You're gonna see robots that can talk really easily. You can understand them. Those are gonna be for the rich people. And then you're going to have people that can hardly afford a robot, have one missing an eye, talking with the slang, can't pronounce certain words. They basically have the model of me. You guys, us guys can be so shallow, right? I know this guy, and every time a woman walks by, he's like 4, 2, 10, right? Hey, that chick's got a mole. I don't like her. If it wasn't for that mole, I'd totally fuck her. And like, we're in line at a Starbucks. Come on, Dad, what are you doing? Right? I know this guy, he's got like a pot belly. His breath always smells. He farts all the time. He's just a gross dude. And anytime a woman pops up on the computer or walks by, he's just like, yeah, I don't know if I'd bang her. I'm like, you'd be lucky to bang her, right? Do women do that kind of thing? Do women talk shallow like that? Like, hey, look at that guy. Oh my God, I'd ride his pogo stick. Oh, look at that guy. His butt crack's showing. His butt crack's like a gay guy, always coming out. Do women do that? I don't think so, right? I mean, mean girls. I know there's some mean girls out there. LA chicks. Oh my God. You don't have a Ferrari? Fuck you, fat boy. And you see these hot chicks with ugly dudes, right? And A, the dude's got to have money. Or B, the dude's got a fat dick. Either one, you know? Oh, chicks like funny guys. Yeah, to a point. Until they see your car. Oh, Corolla? Fuck you. LA chicks are that. I've never had luck with LA chicks. I've never had luck with chicks in general. Except now. With the computer. Thank God. Pornhub. I have other bearded men tell me to use beard oil. Hey man, you should use beard oil. Helps with the skin and stuff. I'm like, I'm Italian. My forehead is greasy already. I don't want my whole face greasy. You know? You put beard oil in and then you hug someone and it gets all over their shirts. Well, yeah, that's really what you want when you're trying to get laid. Speaking of hugging, you ever run into this? You go hang out with a couple, meet up for drinks, and you give a hug to the guy's wife, and then the guy gives a hug to your chick, and he kisses her on the cheeks. Have you run into that guy? The kiss on the cheeks guy? Oh, it's a European thing. Yeah, you're from Modesto, though, right? Like, why are you kissing the cheeks? That happened the other day. Kiss on the cheeks with my chick, and then I go into his chick and I kissed her on the tits. How you like that? Hey man, you can't do that. They do it in Europe. You see these young YouTubers giving money in cars to strangers. People are like calling them heroes. Oh, Mr. Beast, oh. Yeah, and he'll interviews too. Yeah, I like helping people and giving back. No, you want to get laid. I'm convinced that guys that do charity, oh, he's such a sweet guy. They're just trying to get their dick wet. You know what I mean? Like, we're shallow guys. I don't care who you are. A pastor, a guitarist, a librarian. You're trying to get laid. Pastor, great speaker, very nice guy, gives back, trying to get laid. Guitarist, well, that's an easy one, right? Picked up something challenging, practiced for hours. Why? Because he liked music? Nah, he's trying to get laid. And what was the other one? Librarian? Are you kidding me? Have you ever read a book? But they read hella books. You know why? Get laid. And you'll see a guy that reads a lot of books, they show off. Just like a guy with a big car. You ever see a guy that reads a lot? He's got bookshelves with every fucking book. Like, I get it, dude. You read 10,000 books. You're smarter than me. I get it. Right? Us guys, we're pigs. We're hogs. We're disgusting creatures. And until women figure that out, there's going to be some problems, right? Right? No, I think women have figured it out. And if you haven't, you know, you can't save dumb people. Living with my cat feels like I'm living with a homeless person. He begs for food all the time, throws up randomly, and I've been finding poop behind the couch. Yeah, I'm glad we took in this stray. Yeah, we adopted him. He was homeless. Had to pay for the adoption. Charity. I hope I get points. If there is a heaven, I hope he goes, well, you did this and this. I can't believe you did that. Those are all hell points. But you did take in that cat that cost you $10,000. God bless you. People from foreign countries are better at killing flies. I got a coworker from the Philippines, and there was a fly buzzing around, and I'm trying to catch him, and then went by him, and he just goes, tick. I was like, that was awesome, dude. Very awesome. A lot more experience. He's a pro, I'm an amateur. I'll get there, though. I've been bringing flies in the room, trying to catch them. A recent study shows most people prefer text over calls. Yeah, no shit. I just converted my parents. My parents don't even call anymore. They text me, "Hey, I'm not paying your rent this month." Fuck. I saw I saw a dude in the gym locker room walking around with a small dick with so much confidence. Yeah, I looked in the mirror. Fuck. No, I saw this dude. I couldn't believe it. Like I'm walking in to go pee, and this dude just walking around. And I'm telling you, dude, 2-inch dick. So much confidence. And then I saw him fall, and I was like, oh shit, I know why he has confidence. He's blind. Yeah, he got up, picked up his cane. I'm like, that was the weirdest thing I've seen on a Thursday. And you can't really help up a guy naked, right? That's weird. I was gonna go help him up. I'm like, I don't want his naked body getting my Nike shorts dirty. I don't even know what I would do if I had to poop without a phone. I think my head might explode. Have you ever pooped and you don't have your phone? It is horrible, right? Like the other day, my phone was dead. I'm like, I'll just go in there. It's just gonna be quick. Nope, right? It's not quick. You're jiggling. You're trying to get it out. I got so bored. I started reading the back of soap bottles. I'm like reaching for Head and Shoulders. Oh, really? Made in Lexington. What's red? I'm thinking about the ingredients. Blue. That is an ingredient. Horrible. You need the phone. And I looked at my phone the other day. You ever look at your phone and it's like covered in dirt and the little like earwax thing on the speakers? Like, this is disgusting. Why don't I ever clean my phone? I know why. It takes work and time. I'd rather spend my time playing video games or watching TV, because if this is it and we just go on the ground, I spent valuable time cleaning a phone? Disgusting. Which, by the way, I got the other phone with my notes on my leg by my crotch. I need to stop doing that, because those can't be good for your body. I don't even like having the phone in my pocket, because it's just putting in radiation or cerebral palsy stuff. I don't know. Have you ever had the phone on your balls? No wonder my left nut looks weird. Guys, that has been the show. I appreciate you checking it out, watching. I love you guys. Make sure you subscribe. Tell your grandma, tell grandpa to stop snoring, and subscribe to the podcast. God bless. Follow me on Instagram _Alex Woody for shows. And I just want to clarify something. I'm not Tom Segura.